which will open this up and then grind them down into gold or into artifact coins. And the artifact coins, you'll know if they have artifact coins because it'll be purple, and I can show you that if I find one. We're also gonna have to deal with an enemy. I don't know what the enemy is yet. It hasn't spawned yet, but we'll get to that when it's time. If you see this bear trap right here, you can't punch it or anything like that. You can step in it and do damage to yourself, but who wants to do that, right? So you can take an item and hit it. That will deactivate it, and you don't have to worry about it ever again. You can't set it again. So now it's basically not a problem. So this is an item that you're going to want to take to the grinder. It's going to be anything that has a glow to it. Also, if you come into a room, you can just go into your spark mode and then hit inspect, and then everything with a glow on it will be way more prominent than if you were to come in here as your regular body. See it, you can't even really see it, right? But if I come into here as a spark, you can see it real easy. So we're gonna go ahead and take that, and we're gonna run that over to here. Be careful not to hit it, otherwise you lose value. So that's 15 gold. We need 25 more gold to get out of here. This item right here, again, it's glowing. You can see. So when I come in here, you can kind of see some stuff. You can see 2 items real quick, but like right here, you can see that there's 3, 4 items real easy. So five items, and just like that, I was able to identify all the items in this room. But if I came in here like I am now, it's not so easy to see. Now I've played this many times, so my eyes just fixate on those colors without having to be a spark, but for you it might not be so obvious. So again, this is going to be a blue, and then we have here also another blue. If you see something that's purple, then that means that it's going to have an artifact coin. This is purple, you see that, and it's going to be a pristine, and you see in the value it says 20 gold and then 1 artifact coin. This is the blue. This is going to be an excellent. It's just gold. This is going to be blue. This is going to be gold. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this purple because I want to show you guys. I'm going to take this. Be careful with it. You're going to have to walk really slow. I again played this so many times so I can kind of run around and not damage it. What's going to happen is I'm actually going to just do this one right here. No, we're going to do both. We'll do both. So we'll put this in here because you saw that was 15. Now it's going to add it. It's going to be 35 plus the 1 artifact coin. So we're going to get some more. And the reason why I want to do it together instead of separately, it's because pressing that lever will trigger enemies to come after you, like that guy right there. So if you got enemies coming after you, what you can do is you can stop them with items like that. Now he's going to push that out of the way eventually, but you know, I think I locked him in pretty tight, so he's not gonna. Oh, he got me. So we're gonna take this and we're just gonna run out. So I'll explain that enemy real quick. Now that he's coming, I'll go ahead and hit this lever. So he just crawls after you slowly, and he'll like pounce at you. He's actually a little bit faster than I remember, but if you want to get rid of him, what you can do is you can take him if you have the time. If there's not other enemies after you, you can take him over here and get him to jump over here, and then hit that lever, and then he'll fall in there. Now I wasn't that careful with this, so I took a lot of damage in the process, but if you're more careful, you can get that done that way, or you can just run out of the room real quick and hopefully lose his aggro. Unfortunately, he is the one and only enemy that I'm aware of that will stay aware of you forever. So if he happens, he will lose aggro to you, but if he comes into the room with where you're at, even if you hide, he'll still recognize you. So once he identifies you, he is locked onto you. There is a way that you can get him to forget about you, and I'll go over that in another video when I talk more in depth about stuff. But anyways, we just got 59 coins plus 1 bonus artifact coin. We can go ahead and throw that into here, and just like that, we can be out of here. Or if we wanted to, now that we have what we need to leave, we can go around, collect some more stuff. For example, get this stuff out of the way. You can grab this box if you want it, or if you want to get multiple things, you can grab this crate right here, take this item, put it into this crate, and then take this item and put it into this crate. And now you have 2 items. You can do more. You can get more items. There's not really any more small items. I guess this one it's not really valuable, but we'll take it just to show you an example. You can fill this thing up with a bunch of small items. And then we're gonna take this to the extractor. Now I killed that enemy, so another enemy is not gonna spawn for a few seconds. I mean, he's probably already spawned now, but it takes a while for a little bit for another enemy to take its place, especially at lower levels. Higher levels is going to be a lot quicker. So now that I hit that extractor, another enemy might show up. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. But like I was saying, since you already have the necessary amount of coins, you can just put them in there. Make sure you put them in there first. That way you can just press this button and leave. If you have the amount of coins that you need, but you don't put it in here and you want to hurry up and leave for an emergency because somebody's chasing you, you're gonna have to sit here and press this button over and over and over again. So it's always good to prep the elevator so that all you gotta do is press this button. Now you're gonna have about 5 to 7 seconds before this door cannot be exited or entered through, and then you'll be safe. But if an enemy gets in there while you're trying to go up, they may kill you before you go up, so that will make you lose. And if the rot doctor, which we can go over in another video, if he takes your soul and stands in an elevator, even if your body is not destroyed or your soul is not depleted, you will still lose. So now that we did that, we got some more scraps here. So now we can actually go and build some stuff. And I'll show you in the last video, I mentioned something about bonuses to different craftable items. So for example, I mentioned the chair. You have a chair, which is +6 experience. Then you have this light, which is +3. But if you put like another light here, you see how it's now a negative because it's too close to this light. So you can't sit there and spam the same thing over and over again. So what we can do is put another chair down, and it doesn't play off of anything, that chair. But yeah, and then we talk to him.
Holy macaroni! You actually made it! Gotta admit, I thought you were joining the corrupted for a while there. Not bad, Scrappy. Not bad at all. Now that you found some resources, let's make this place actually worth staying in. Those rooms you're fixing up, they're not just for show. Put some effort into one of them. You'll feel the difference. Everyone will. Give it a go, won't ya?
All right, so this tutorial was just to show the deep layers. Now that we've completed deep layers, we'll do another tutorial showing more of the upstairs and how we can decorate, and I'll show you more about the bonuses to putting items together and whatnot. But for now, I hope this helped you all out. If it did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.